can't tell, I am going to be fixing my quarantine nails. And if you're wondering why I already have them all wrapped in tinfoil, had a bit of a technical difficulty. I pressed record on my camera. It recorded up to like 10 seconds and then just suddenly stopped. So I made sure it passed the 10-second point before I even came over here and sat down this time. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. So a quick recap on what you missed. I sanded down my nails, which is very difficult doing yourself, and I ended up sanding my cuticles about as much as I sanded my nails, which then made putting the nail polish remover on very painful. And then having tinfoil on my fingers does not really work for grabbing things and putting nail polish remover on cotton balls. So I had a little incident where the nail polish remover spilled all over the table. And then I had my husband come in and wrap my other hand for me because there was no way that was happening. So yeah, it's been a bit of an adventure. I'm sorry I didn't get any footage of it. As a bit of an explanation, I've been doing the dip powder at a nail salon for a while now. And now with the quarantine, I have a picture that I'll show since you missed the before shots. But you can tell that this one has fallen off. My nails have gotten pretty bad to the point that I definitely need to do something about it. Now, before I started going to the salon and getting the dip powder done on my nails, I would sometimes do my nails at home with the regular old nail polish, but I always sucked at it. Like, you don't know how bad I am at doing nails. So I'm sure that taking something I was already bad at and making it a lot more complicated can only turn out well, right guys? Yeah. So I'm just hoping that it doesn't go too poorly. I'm not entirely sure how long I'm supposed to keep the tinfoil on here. Okay, I'm impatient. I'm gonna try going for this. Alright, look at these beautiful nails, guys. Just gonna sand off as much as possible, which is working. Guys, I'm not even to the actual nail polish yet. This is insane. Yeah, okay. That's definitely gonna need another round with the cotton balls. I don't think that these would work for, they would work. I don't think they'd work as well as the tinfoil from the beginning, but I think at this stage, it's just worth it to not have to go through the hassle of the tinfoil a second time. The nice thing about these clips as opposed to the tinfoil is I can actually sand down the nail polish as I pull it off so it doesn't dry up on me. All right, I have successfully I have not successfully learned to speak, but I have successfully learned to take off dip powder on my own. So, okay, step one, and now I get to trim these down and try to make them look decent with all the damage I've done to them. My nail polish has been removed. My nails have been shaped up the best that I can manage. Not the greatest, but I'm hoping that once I do the color, it won't look quite so bad. So the next step is applying the polish. Okay, so I owe you guys another apology. I'm just having all kinds of technical difficulties with this video. So I was recording myself doing the color on my nails and apparently ran out of space. So it stopped recording, but I did not know that. But, you know, it works out anyway. It was a terrible attempt on my part. Admittedly, I was really frustrated when I found out. Not only did I completely screw up my nails, but I also didn't get it on video. But I've taken off that color and it's a new day. I looked up some tips to kind of help me through this. Watched a couple of YouTube videos because clearly just following the directions was not cutting it for me. I needed more help than that. So hopefully this will go better this time around. Because just the day and a half I've been without nail polish, I've already torn up my nails. So my nails are just way too brittle and I definitely need to get some polish on. So to start, I'm supposed to just file on the nails. I'm so nervous about doing this again, guys. So we start with a base coat and then clear powder. I'm not supposed to go all the way down to the cuticle, but just nice, clean, thin strokes. I think that covered it, and then dip it in at a 45-degree angle and just kind of let it all over, let it rest there, and then knock it off. Okay. It's better than what it had been, and I'm supposed to let that dry before I brush off the excess. I think I was also trying to go a little too fast with it last time. So, let it soak up in there. What I like about this is you don't have to wait as long for it to dry as normal nail polish, which is good because that was always so hard for me. It never failed. I could think it was completely dry and I'd still end up messing it up. Okay, I have the base on. Woo! Step 1 done. Oh, I did mess up that pinky. Dang it! So I'm just gonna apply it just where I messed it up and dip it back in. Then once it dries, I can kind of try to file it to make it even and not lumpy. Because one of the videos recommended doing that along the way instead of waiting till the end, because this is so thick and once you get a lump in it, it'll stay there till the end. But you can actually file it down as you go. I'm being a lot more careful about it this time around because I've seen just how badly it can go wrong. I'm sorry I didn't take a picture of it. I was honestly just so frustrated after it didn't go right and the recording got messed up twice during it. I was just ready to be done. Now this set came with a couple different choices, like a gray or a black. And black was always my go-to color for nails. It was easy for me to do at home. I love the way it looked, and you don't notice the mess-ups as much with black as you do with color, I feel like. Maybe that was just me, but that's how I felt. Once I started going to the nail salon regularly, I started mixing it up more, but I'm at home, so I'm gonna go back to my basic. Just wanna be really gentle with it. I don't wanna mess it up too bad. Okay. Now I want to just dip that in and let that soak on in. And knock it off, knock it off. Okay. There's some gaps in that, which is weird because I thought I got the color pretty well in there, so I'm just going to try to, again, if this comes on too thick, I can easily try to fix it by filing it down. Okay, that's a lot smoother, kind of. you at least can't see that it's not smooth as well. Guys, this is actually halfway decent. Just dust off the excess. Okay, that is actually making it a lot better. Cool, and I don't think I had any other like real bad lumps. Okay, so now I do a second coat. It's just not smooth, it's very texturized, so I need to be sure to really coat it with this base coat so that it'll get all in there and smooth it out nicely. Okay, that's a lot better. So I also have some glitter to go on top, and one thing I learned in my trial run that made me really want to use the glitter is it kind of helps to cover up the imperfections in the color because it's not smooth, but when you have the glitter, you don't expect it to look smooth, so it kind of is an optical illusion type thing, I guess. Last time I dunked it into the glitter and it was just a little overwhelming. I'm gonna try sprinkling the glitter on because I've seen them do that at the nail salon some, and I think that might help. Oh boy! Maybe make sure I don't have quite so much on the brush. We're learning here, guys. I do not claim to be a professional, obviously. Okay, that's better. The color is done. So what it says to do is to put on another layer of the base coat and then another layer of the clear powder. But when I did that last time, the clear powder is not quite clear, it has a slightly gray tinge, and it covered up the color. And I just don't think it was worth it. It says it helps protect it when you file it down, but some of the videos I watched today, they didn't do that, so I don't think it's 100% necessary. And given that I didn't have good luck with it before, I'm just not going to do it this time. So I'm supposed to wait for this to dry a bit, and then I put on the activator. And this was like supposed to start kind of putting the protection over it so you can like file it down and stop it from getting messed up. Like I almost did. So now I wait, it said about 30 seconds for this to dry. And then I can start like filing it down. Try to get that bubble to go down a bit. So now I put on another layer of the activator and the top coats, which they say apply like immediately one right after the other is what one of the videos said. So I'm gonna take its advice. Oh, that cleans up the spots that I filed down real nicely. I was a little worried about that. So it's like, oh, I think that's why they have the clear coat on again, so that when you file you don't mess it up too bad, but once you put the clear coat on over it, it's just fine. Now, I'm not saying don't put on the clear coat. I'm just saying I clearly did not know how to do it right and messed it up, so I did not trust myself to do it right the second time around, and so that is just not worth it. So now I'm supposed to apply another layer of the top coats. Okay, so now I just let it sit for 2 minutes. Okay guys, and here is the finished product. You know, I'm actually pretty happy with this. It's not anywhere near perfect, and I'm definitely not going to be taking up doing my own dip nails at home. But it honestly turned out better than I thought it would. And I can live with this for, you know, the amount of time before I'm able to get back into my nail salon. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And again, I'm so sorry for all the technical difficulties I've had throughout filming this. Hopefully I've learned from this and won't repeat the same mistakes. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and if there's anything else you want to see, please just drop it in the comments and I will try to get around to it. Thanks!